How to teach our
Yes.
children on
Hello
budgeting and
people,
how
my
to
name is
save.
Grace. I'm a children rights advocate, and today we want to learn about budgeting, teaching your children how to budget on the important needs that he or she wants to have. Okay, as I've explained it some videos of mine, telling you what needs of a child and wants of a child are. For example, these are the some of example of needs and wants. For example, clean air is a need. Okay, you cannot do without clean air. Clean water is a need. Want ni fashionable is things like fashionable clothes, mobile phone, which okay they're important, but children can really do without. So we want to teach our children on how to budget. Okay, so for example, you gave your child 200 shillings. Make sure that your child saves. Instead of buying sweets, you teach that child how to save. And for example, I have here an example of mobile of home banking. It is for my son. It belongs to KCB Bank, but it is for savings. So this is where he puts his money. Anytime he gets some coins, he places there. Then it is important also to tell your child, when he has saved this money, what can that money be used for? Yeah, because you cannot teach your child to save then to overspend, okay, or to spend his or her money on things that are not really necessary. For example, now this is my son's bank, and let's assume he has saved money and the bank is full. Now, what next? What next? There are things that that money can be used for that are important. For example, if he uses the money to buy his books, he uses the money to buy his pens, he uses the money to buy his slippers, that is a productive use of money. Use money for fun, like for buying sweets. You know, we have to teach these children on how to be responsible, and the only way to teach your child on how to be responsible is by showing, leading by example. I know some parents, you don't even have banks at home. Now your child is stuck in between. How do you just wake up and give me a bank and you want me to save, and you know very well I'm still a child, I'm not earning, and I've never seen you do the same. So we can also teach our children on how to make money. For example, I tell my son, if you can work for me, you go maybe take a basin and water, come wash my feet, and say mom, now you are clean, give me like 50 shillings. Then he goes and places the bank here. That is the only way he places the money in his bank. So that is the only way this child can learn that it is important to save. It is really, really very, very important to save, because these are things he will be growing with. Even in future, he will have children also, he will have a family. But if you have not taught that child on how to save, on how to budget and how to be responsible in terms of money, then that child at the end of the day won't do something constructive. So it is important, people, to teach our children on how to save. It is very, very important, because if they know how to save, trust me, you won't even have a stressful time, because you will know that my child saved 500 shillings, he has bought his books. Okay, so it is important to always teach your child on how to save. My name is Grace. I'm representing Action for Children Development Center as a children's rights advocate, and thank you guys for people who have been donating for funds, and we really want to reach as many children as possible. So if you can donate, please be free to send me an email at actionforchildrendv@gmail.com, and please just let us know what you can do for us. Thank you so much.